All right, so I guess we're getting started with Gamer Assad. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how we'll get into this. All right, let me just do the intro. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Video Games Are the Worst Thing on Earth. I'm Alton. With me, as always, is Reese.
Reese, it's me.
And Kate.
That's the one I am.
We know that you guys have already listening to us at 1.5 speed, so we're going to try to do that just in real time while we're recording.
This time I'm gonna be winded. I'm winded thinking about it.
Okay.
No, we got to talk real slow so it sounds normal at 1.5.
Okay, we'll make a compromise.
Oh,
Reese, you speak.
right.
No, Reese, you speak normal. Kay, you speak slow.
Mhm.
I'll speak fast. I'll speak fast, and then
Okay.
it will sound everything together will sound great.
For you.
That works just fine.
Kate, who should we encourage our listeners to assassinate today in this episode?
Certainly not friend of the pod, Bashar al-Assad.
You know, we don't like to talk about it because we don't want to, brag about our celebrity connections. But he was really what started the pod. I remember the day he DM'd me and Reese.
Started the pod.
Yeah.
And he was like, you guys are so funny. We just finished like another round of Counter-Strike with Bashar al-Assad. And he was like, you guys are so funny. You should make a podcast. I'm like, God, Bashar, we love you. You're a favorite. But like, there are already so many podcasts. He's like, yeah, I know. But nobody's talked about video games and podcasts. And we were like, oh shit, Bashar al-Assad. You're right.
Well, let's be honest. We weren't sure about it. It was going to be a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then he cut us a check for $300 million. And we're just like, well, we can't not do it.
Well,
Yeah.
it was 300 million Syrian pounds.
Which is about
yeah.
It was about $50, which is still a lot for your like first day.
Yeah,
of
I got like 12 2-liters with that. So
That rocks.
yeah.
But anyway, this is from Global Eye News, and it's good to hear. This says Bashar al-Assad now lives quietly in a luxury tower in Moscow, reportedly addicted to spending long hours playing online games, according to Die Zeit. And it's good to hear that he's keeping it up. I wish he would message us, but I guess maybe like the Russians are stopping him. We really do need we could use like a fourth member to fill out our Elden Ring Night Rain party.
Yeah, Assad's the fourth mic.
He's like spiritually always there, but
spiritual fourth mic.
Yeah, spiritual fourth mic. Bashar al-Assad.
I need to get him on to make some video essays. Like this is a whole new chapter for him, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see the new Assad.
The new Assad, I think, is going to be great. He's going to be like another Nakey Jakey ripoff. He's just going to be on a yoga ball.
Green screen behind
a green screen yoga ball.
Yeah. It's going to be great. You're going to love it.
Yeah, you guys are going to love it. We'll be promoting that on the pod, of course.
Yeah.
From our good friend Bashar
I'm excited.
al-Assad.
We have a GeoGuessr stream set up, so that's going to be really I think really informative. I think
good at it.
We're gonna do like the team versus, and I think whoever me and our good friend are going to work together to beat another team of two.
Right.
And I really hope he carries me.
He will, although he does claim some places are Syria that the feds at Google and their maps don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah, that's what absolutely destroys the that he's just like, I refuse to tell you where this is because it's not marked as Syria on the map.
This is Syria.
He just like says every single thing that he sees is Syria. It's really sad. I think he just misses home.
Aww. They should let him be in charge again. He's been
Actually,
good.
we do have a big announcement on the pod, and that's, you remember when we did the fundraising stream for Reese to move her to Seattle? Well,
yeah,
it's coming back. We're doing Bashar al-Assad move to Seattle fundraising stream.
It's a more supportive environment for her transition.
Yeah, I think Capitol Hill is going to be a great fit for Al Assad.
Definitely.
I think he's all he DMs me about is how nude he's going to be during Pride, and I'm excited for him.
That's gonna piss off our Zoomer fans, though. They'll be like, "Ugh, no kink at Pride." And like, if there is 100 kink people at Pride, Bashar al-Assad is among them. If there are 10 people, Bashar al-Assad is doing kink at Pride. If there is one person, Bashar al-Assad is doing kink at Pride. If there are no people, the CIA have finally captured Bashar al-Assad.
No Bosism at Pride.
All right. How much longer do you think we can keep this bit up?
Probably like the whole episode, so we'll have to force ourselves to move on, is my feeling.
Yeah.
I just have one question, Kay, before we move on.
Yes.
How much do you play on the Eastern European / Russian servers in the hopes that Al-Assad will shoot you in the back and leave you for dead?
Well, a lot of games just have a European server, so you're getting really laggy Russian teenagers, and then like the most racist British person you've ever met, and then somehow a more racist Scandinavian. So every time I play any game, I'm praying to run into my good friend Al-Assad, who will
he'll always res you. He'll always pick you up. He sees you even on the enemy team, and he'll be like, "I got you, friend."
When there was one set of footprints, it was because Assad was carrying me,
That's the motto of this podcast. What would Assad do? WWAD.
The question of what games does he play really fucking arrests my imagination center.
I've gotta see his yearly Steam.
Yeah.
Review.
Oh my god! I need his Steam recap. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The Steam recap was pretty embarrassing for me this month or today, because it was like, I looked at it, I was like, 25% of your year gaming was spent in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's like, oh damn.
Damn. You did go wild on that one earlier this year.
I did.
Yeah.
I went crazy.
Oh god. What wonderful memories when Alton was absolutely mind jacked by Odyssey.
Yeah.
I think Assad is playing the Femboy Diner Dash series of games. I think that is mainly what he plays. Is Steam
the Femboy Femboy Fuda series on Steam
Trap Slop.
God, I hope that's not a genre people are using unironically. That would be.
I hope not. I invented it to be extremely mean to people like that. So I hope people don't use it.
Phenomenal. I think he also was playing Undertale. I think he gave it a shot.
I'm just imagining like Bashar al-Assad awake at like 3 a.m. just crying at the final credits sequence. You think he's got to go for the peaceful ending, right? It's got to go for like
of course.
The passive
ending. It's the bit where you look in the mirror and it says, despite everything, it's still you. He like touched the screen, single tear going down his head.
I think Al-Assad gets really into like the Undertale like modding and sort of like alternate universe fan base. He's like, okay, this is Undertale Pink, and this is if Flowey
this is
was
the exact
Syrian.
dimensions of what Sans Undertale's penis looks like, despite being a skeleton.
True.
100%.
People really love drawing that skeleton man's penis. Like, I've seen all sorts of...
Really? That's disgusting. Where?
It's just, like, just go on any porn site. Just any porn site, like, around whenever Undertale was big. Like 2016, 2017, you just see the most upsetting Undertale images. Luckily, I think that, the zeitgeist has moved on from that, so I haven't seen a Sans Undertale penis in quite some time, but at the time, it was pretty bad.
We're really running in very different pornographic circles, is what I'm learning.
Yeah. You're always telling me about things people want to fuck that it did not occur to me.
That's true.
I should just and this is my fault because I should just assume like there's about 200,000 Zoomers who want to fuck just every single fictional character on Earth.
Correct.
Like I don't know why it didn't occur to me until you told me that people want to fuck the Pokemon. And now, now I see it everywhere. People are just like, "Oh, that fucking dog, I want to fuck it." And I'm like, don't do that. They're animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't care for that. That's the real reason that they're not fucking each other. That's what all the scaremongering articles aren't getting about birth rates or whatever. It's like they're just trying to get that guard of wussy, you know?
Yeah, this is a far right Abe podcast now.
Yeah. We're really
Our
concerned about
two
birth
main
rate.
inspirations for the podcast, Bashar al-Assad and Shinzo Abe. Rest in peace. It was so sad when you got just absolutely iced by the doohickey. Man, it's
We'll have to have
insane
sex
to
right
me.
now.
It's insane to me that like one of the most successful assassination attempts in the history of the world in terms of achieving its desired stated goals of like getting the Moonies out of fucking power. It's just like it happened in a country where they don't even fucking have guns. Like this guy just made a doohickey in his basement with like ball bearings and shit.
It truly shows that what Americans lack is willpower, ingenuity, and a soul.
Yeah, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Yeah.
What I listen, Japan does it better than the United States. Nobody's arguing. That's why we love them all. But I do want to say we got to give Tyler Robinson a little bit more time.
You're right.
Just to see what happens. I think it's
I know that was an incredible shot. Like no shade.
that was
one and done.
Very impressive.
Yeah, like no shade on Tyler Robinson's aim, obviously. I think the problem is that Americans have the talent. We have the capability to be great assassins of political figures. It's just that like
psychological blocks that are in your way. You don't believe in yourselves.
Well, no, it's just like we're directionless. Like we just have like these like crazy Zoomers just going out and popping off people's necks and shit. And like, why did he do it? I don't fucking know. I still don't.
Well, it's not fair because the FBI suppressed Tyler Robinson's stated goal, which was to get a Sea of Thieves 2. So I think
Tyler Robinson is like, ChatGPT told me this is the only way I can fuck Gardevoir. I'm sorry, Charlie, but you're the final seal on the Pokemon dimension merging into our reality.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe that's how the left wins. We just like psyop Zoomers into thinking like conservative politicians are like magic seals separating the Pokemon world from ours.
I mean, Mike Johnson absolutely doesn't want you to fuck Gardevoir. He wants to keep Gardevoir from you, and we're just relaying that fact,
right? We're reporting
without
facts.
any further contest.
And what you do about it? Well, that's none of our business.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't wait for this to be played back.
All right, we might have to cut that bit.
Yeah, that's it. Alton once again doing the "let's not get Reese arrested" path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe a little. Maybe we all get arrested. We'll see.
A little arrested this time.
They'll throw you in jail in this country just for saying that you shouldn't murder every Palestinian. So it's who fucking knows, man.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's so fucking bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I hope someone gives Keir Starmer a firm handshake.
One thing I read, I didn't put this in the article links, but apparently pubs around England are now banning members of the Labour Party from being...
Oh, yes!
That is
everyone
so
hates these cunts, man. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck them. You're not like part of the human species. You're out. You're gone.
Yeah. Stay out of my pub, mate.
Return to the fog that spawned you.
We're trying to watch some footy get out of me pub.
I'm trying to watch some footy with the lads. You know?
You fucking minge.
I really feel all things British have really broken down this year. It's crazy to me that just like every actor from the UK on Earth is like, who do I have to kill to be in Harry Potter? That's all I think about. That's all I care about is being in Harry Potter. And when people are like, "Hey, maybe don't do that," they're just like, "Well, I disagree with J.K. Rowling, so it's actually okay for me to give her exactly $1 billion."
Right. I have to be here to make sure that people know I disagree with her while I'm working on this multi-billion-dollar intellectual property that she will turn directly into like the kill all the trans people fund of the UK.
Yeah.
Firm handshake.
It's really crazy to me that they just like nuked their economy by being like, we don't want the EU. We're gonna Brexit, innit?
I need to get the fuck out of here, dude. This.
I mean, I think Canada's probably
fighting
doing
for drinking water soon. I swear to God.
I mean, I am performing in the audiobook of the Turner Diaries because listen, no, don't laugh.
Sorry.
I love the prose. It's poetic. It's beautiful. And I just want to say those words without meaning them, and I'm not allowed to be judged.
That's so true, Reese. You know, the last thing that Bashar al-Assad said to us before he went dark was that Reese can record whatever fucking racist, insane conspiracy bullshit she likes, and it's woke, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was said. I remember that.
You know, it's not every day you get the woke pass like that from Bashar al-Assad.
Yeah, if you dislike the Turner Diaries, you dislike connecting with regular Americans.
Probably true.
The unironic position of many people.
I don't like connecting with Americans. They're fucking disgusting hogs.
No, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah. It rarely is a positive experience.
No. It's amazing to me because, like, I was on somebody else's server and just, like, somebody from, like, Norway or something. I was, like, doing bits about how, like, fuck Norway. Because I'm like, I relate to everyone who just hates their own country with, like, a burning passion. And they're just like, no, I actually like Norway. And I'm like, what?
Motherfucker.
And I was disgusted.
Scandinavians are fucking annoying for that because they've got like the best countries.
We actually have the healthcare, and I'm like, oh,
they won't even riff with you. It's like, fuck you. Can't you feel the decay eating away at like everything?
Yeah.
They're just like, no.
I know you noticed
getting the Danish suicide pod, you fucking freak.
God, I wish I could afford a Danish suicide pod.
Yeah, your insurance won't cover it. It's way too fucking pricey.
God.
Out of pocket prices for the Danish sewer slide. I've been saying, I feel like I've been adopting the, the, what do they call them? Influencer language. Because I just like sewer slide. I think it's really funny. The
sewer slide is fun.
To say, like, killing yourself is sewer slide.
Getting the fucking.
It just sounds. It sounds like fun, like stinky but fun. You're like just sliding down a sewer, like rapids on the reservoir, a water park. I should say, because people don't know what that's like a regional thing. I think. Anyway, are we ready for our next topic?
Yes, please.
All right. Mod Retro reveals limited edition handheld made from attack drone metal. If you, let's see. It plays Game Boy and Game Boy cartridges. It's made of metal. It comes with a one-of-a-kind display. Blah, 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 blah. To make this even crazier, Palmer Luckey, the CEO of Mod Retro, who also founded Anduril, a weapons and drone manufacturer in the USA, has decided to create a limited edition chromatic made of the same metal used in Anduril's aerial attack drones. And this is just like Retro Dodo, like glazing it. And then I think that they say somewhere it's like, we also want to make you aware, parenthetical, as journalists, that Mod Retro does have somewhat of an affiliation with Anduril, So if you're against military actions or political involvement in some form, it's probably not best buying a handheld made of attack drone. I'm pretty sure that like isn't like Palmer Luckey like the CEO who
Yeah,
owns Mod Retro? Palmer Luckey, the owner of Mod Retro, is Palmer Luckey. So yeah, as journalists, we have somewhat of an affiliation with this other thing owned by the exact same fucking person. That is
yeah.
so fucking funny. That is the most cowardly, like, fucking. That's the most cowardly, like, oh, by the way, like, we kind of have some kind of relation, like, the vaguest possible, like, oh, maybe we're related in some way. You literally are owned by the same guy.
Yeah, you're one thing. The fact that this is even being reported on as like a handheld console and not just like a crime is
Mhm.
treat-the-right culture to me.
100%.
Oh, absolutely. I feel it's very interesting that they're even like making the connection, or just like we just want to let you all know there is a little bit of connection here. That we are
Awkward little
journalists.
thing.
And I feel like that is insane to me, that your mindset isn't just like, well, we're obviously on we have a certain agenda here. We are amoral. Why don't we just do the ad for the depleted uranium PSP? It's that they feel like they have to do it, like they're pretending to be the fucking most despised people on planet Earth, gaming journalists. Like I don't know. There's some sort of like sickness in the what's left of their soul that's like screaming for help, and they won't get any help. When Conky gets them.
Yeah. So there's not much to say about this. It's just some fucking guy who makes drones also just has a company that makes a fucking Game Boy. And that's like, it would be great. I make a drone into a Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be epic?
That would be so epic, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Oh my god. This is like a fucking parody, but it's real.
I find it to be extremely ugly, in a way that can only, if I didn't know that it was made from attack drone metal, that I would have to like investigate and just be like, why are the vibes so fucked on this? The worst thing about this, other than the obvious, is its little like charm that they have attached to it.
Yeah.
Like like your Rainbow Six Siege gun charm, but for your murder Game Boy.
Yeah.
I don't like it, and I feel like if you see
That's the
somebody
Andoril
out in
logo.
public with one of these,
that's like that little what would you call that? Like the little like concave triangle thing. That's the Andoril logo. This is the Andoril themed Game Boy.
That symbol is absolutely etched in Nazi bunkers somewhere. That's my thoughts on the matter.
Yep.
Oh, they made it to look like the hilt of the fucking sword from Lord of the Rings. That's where the name is from.
Oh man,
nerds need to be stopped. There needs to be like a fucking redact this future Alton for nerds. Until we figure out what the fuck is going on with them.
I really wish we were back in the time when it was like it was cocaine fueled fucking Patrick Bateman types.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like soulless and they admitted it, but like the soy right, this is really just like the rise of the soy right is so fucking awful, because it's not just enough that they're just soulless evil people that ruin the lives of countless people, but they're also just the most cringe motherfucker. Like,
they're such fucking losers, dude. We can't have them here.
No,
they can't be around.
Like
anymore.
Elon Musk is just the tip of the spear. Like I bet there's like dozens of guys like these who are just like, yeah, so I named my drone company after the sword from Lord of the Rings, and I have a side company where I make retro game handhelds. Fuck.
After Elon Musk's botched surgery, I don't think we should be calling him the tip of the spear. That's just an aside.
Let's talk about a fucking stupid ass Zionist piece of shit. His dumb game and his dumb company.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you go ahead and be the tip of the spear on this one. I'm just gonna keep saying that. I keep saying tip of the spear.
To be clear, I don't think that Druckmann is involved in the corporate ownership of Naughty Dog at all. He's just their special boy who they let make these big expensive games.
Mhm.
So I don't even know if this decision had anything to do with him or not. But fuck him. He's evil, and he kind of is. His beliefs are really represented in the worst parts of his games so far. But news story from Bloomberg. Naughty Dog Studio orders employee overtime for Intergalactic, which is Druckmann's new game about, I assume, how space is real, is allowed to do whatever they want. However, it's not even for release. It's for a fucking date for a demo.
They're internal demo
to get a demo. They're crunching for an internal demo.
Ugh.
So a lot of people are saying, okay, so what's going to be fucking happening when we start getting up to like a year out from release? Are we ever going to see our children again? What's going on?
Well, that is very Zionist of him. I don't think he wants anyone to see their children ever.
Yeah.
True. Again, like I just said, the worst parts of his beliefs are always represented in his games, and here you can even see it in the production process.
Children are meant to be extracted from the testicles of dead IDF soldiers, not seen.
So true.
Yeah, absolutely.
They would actually rule if their new game is about going around in space and sucking the cum out of dead people's balls. Maybe that's what the Heretic Prophet is about.
That might be.
I've totally thrown off the conversation. I'm sorry.
No,
that was such a weak
Is that
bit
the name of the game? Heretic Prophet?
The Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet.
Yeah, what a great title. Fucking
okay, so that's about Ethan Klein going into space, right? He's the Heretic Prophet.
Sure.
Yeah, all right. Sure.
Okay.
Important note from Jason Schreier on here. Gotta hand it to him, I suppose. That a lot of people who aren't American might not know is when you work overtime, you don't get paid more.
Oh yeah, that's salary positions.
Yeah, salaried employees, you don't get paid any more if they're like, you need to work late.
It's like you just have to work, and for most companies, that's not really like a big issue because it's like they don't make you stay past when you run out of work to do. For video game companies, they're just like, all right, so 80-hour week or you're fired. It's like, what the fuck? There's really a problem with video game corporations. Like, there need to be like violent strikes, like, lumberjack strikes of like the 1800s and shit like that. There's just people getting like sawn in half.
I'd like to see it.
What I think is what I love most about this labor practice is that oftentimes what they'll do is when you apply for the job, they'll be like, "Oh, one thing that's really cool about our company is that you have unlimited time off." And, that way we don't have to negotiate an amount of time that you could take off and it's okay. It's just, do whatever you got to do. And then when you get there, they're just like, yeah, the second anybody takes any time off whatsoever, they get put to the sword. And so it's just like a great way to like sidestep any responsibility. And you like anybody who complains, they're like, well, they could send their kid to the hospital. They just happened to get fired after they did so. So that's cool.
Speaking of, we didn't have an article for this, but I did watch the video on People Make Games about the studio in Scotland, I believe, who like pretty much everyone in the union was fired in like a single day for like leaking quote unquote internal documents that were like not real, like they were labor related, they weren't video game related, basically.
Yeah, it was total bullshit, and I'm assuming that there are court proceedings they're working on. One thing I will say to Scotland's credit is that they actually probably do have some protections here, unlike a lot of places. So I hope they fucking win.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
fucking insane. Like
Awful, yeah.
the fact that they just got wind of like any unionization effort, and like clearly this is targeted anti-union efforts, which is illegal in the UK, by the way.
Yes.
You
For
know,
now.
it's not like the United
For now.
States. They had like they had a pretty violent 1980s type thing happen where the unions were fighting like the cops and shit like that. They're not
Mhm.
Yeah.
like meek cowed worm-like creatures like the United States are.
Yeah.
Which it's probably a little disrespectful to the people fighting for unions in the United States. It's not quite like that. It's more like the United States is just so significantly more evil that the labor is way more crushed and destroyed as like a functional, organized body in the United States.
Yeah, we do love our American labor organizers. You are significantly braver than the troops and face more
Oh.
material risk, actually.
You probably have to fight the troops, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, troops are at like the bottom 4 ranks of bravest occupations at this
Yeah.
point.
Pretty
Like,
much.
everything I hear about the troops is just like, "Oh, no, I'm not gonna get a stipend for, painting, like, child murder trinkets safe in my
Yeah.
office. I'm quitting. I'm gonna fucking suicide bomb a hospital because I didn't get, like, $20 off of at the BX." Can I, talk about the end of this article about the heretic prophet?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
The last paragraph is, earlier this year, members of the production team were each given customized metal coins that seemed to capture, purposefully or not, the current state of the studio's workplace attitude. On one side was the company's paw print logo, on the other, a quote from the trailer for Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. "The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end." So they gave him challenge coins, people. It's okay. It's okay. What do we even cut this, Alton? This is fine.
Yeah, you're
They got
right.
challenge coins.
It's difficult to say that they're being abused as employees when they got like a shiny coin that said that,
Yeah.
Coins are cool.
Yeah.
This is really emblematic of a larger problem people have been talking about for ages, which is that like you can't really do dystopian fiction anymore because like the world is so dog shit at this point. Like,
right.
yeah, you can obviously draw this comparison. Like, yes, this scary dystopian sci-fi thing where this is the ethos of this civilization. It is indeed very, literally too easy to draw comparisons to now. So at a point, what's the point of the art? What are you saying?
There's an incredible trend in storytelling in the past couple years, especially since COVID, which people want a memory hole, where it's just like you look at when like every single fucking movie is set, and it's like, oh, in 2013, in 2005, this woman falls in love, and you're just like, we cannot set things like post 2019 because it's like it becomes too fucked up to care about the plot of a movie, so you just have to like pretend it's like basically the same time but like 10 years earlier. And I think that's great. I think that's not dire and doesn't kind of upset me.
I yearn for the time of blood that is to come. I want to be devouring British skulls in order to get drinking water and the last liter of fuel to fuel my great machine, of course, which all of us have been working on for ever since the Brexit vote, at least.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's when our rigs started being assembled. It takes years, but we're as a country, we're getting there.
Yeah. Our war rigs.
Sounds a little hope punk.
A little hope punk for me.
Sounds like
actually.
hope slop to me.
Hope slop. Me, whenever anyone says anything positive,
Just
hope
watching
cringe.
Fury Road and being like, this is a little hope slop.
They have cars.
They have cars.
Friends.
They have like functional societies of slaves where they feed them like a teeny tiny drop of water.
Hold on, that guy has clean drinking water? Fucking utopian, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's tumor is his best friend. He's got friends. He's overcome the male loneliness epidemic.
Right.
Mad Max Fury Road is about A guy who overcame the male loneliness epidemic and the
Right.
consequences of this.
And the woke
Yeah,
feminists
absolutely.
trying to stop him.
Damn, true. That's
Ugh.
how I interpret that movie from now on.
Yeah, Furiosa is about the woke feminist.
Yeah, she wants Immortan Joe to
I'm pretty
be
sure that like that's just a video essay from like what is that fucking idiot called? Like the drunk skeptic
Mahler?
or whatever.
Oh,
critical drinker.
Yeah, that one.
That's definitely something he was the drunk skeptic.
The drunk skeptic.
I totally get how you would pull that. That makes sense for him. Yeah.
The alcoholic nitpicker.
For the longest time, I thought that he was American because his accent is so clearly put on. But no, he's Scottish. He's just I think he's Scottish, and he just does that also. It's like the girl who plays Daphne in Frasier. She's actually English, but she sounds like a cartoon English person in that show for some reason.
Oh yeah, she's doing her Dick Van Dyke impression.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about.
That's got to be a thing, right? Where you're just like, you don't have much of an accent, but you are so up your own ass, you just start to affect yourself.
Well, it's like he's pandering to a specific American audience. You know, if he was Irish, he would sound like the Lucky Charms guy, basically, because like the Americans
would be a lot more fun if he was Irish.
The Americans would be just like, why does he sound like that? I can't understand. Oh, no, he's sounding like he changed his voice. Now he sounds like the Lucky Charms man. I understand now. Man, there's going to be a lot of American hate on this podcast, and it's going to mostly come from me.
I'm sick of you fucking Yanks. I've had it.
Yeah.
I ran into an American here kind of recently, and there was a part of me that was just like, I want to tell them to go home. Brexit means Brexit, motherfucker.
Yeah. You just like your face started turning red, and like, you know, your shirt started morphing into like a football union. Just like
yeah, exactly.
You just went through gamification. Gamification.
It happens when I see an American. Little UKIP pin appears on my lapel.
Well, I call it a hand egg. You don't even kick it.
Exactly. These become my concerns.
I mean, what are we doing there? Is honestly my question.
That's exactly my view. What the fuck are you doing here? A problem with being in academia is it's very international. So there's people from all over. So you have to interact with Americans, or worse yet, fucking Canadians. Jesus Christ.
Interesting.
I don't care for that at all. And if there's a Canadian, everyone wants me to meet them, and I'm like, I know these people. I'm just kidding. Canadians are still probably the best people. I've met a lot. Unfortunately,
yeah,
it's not a compliment to Canadians; it's an insult to everyone else.
Yeah.
No, I mean the only other Canadian I know other than you is Northern Lion. So
that's not true. You know Matt, normal Matt.
Oh, that's true, Matt.
Isn't Canadian Ducks in Quebec?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Duck.
Yeah. Well,
so we know at least three
goes
Canadians.
My bit, but
look at all these great Canadians you know. Northern Lion is probably the most troubling of all of us.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, I just absolutely railroaded my bald joke by mentioning Duck. So thank you.
Well, good. I've protected myself once again.
To be fair, all of the men you've mentioned are bald. All the men. Matt's bald. Northern Lion's bald. I've seen a picture of Kay. They're bald. Just every Canadian's fucking bald. What's up with that?
Now I feel bad for just going in on Kay for no reason.
Well, you're not supposed to make fun of people who are not cis for being bald. But
that's true. That's fucked up. I'm fucked up. But really,
well, for me, it's okay because I actually look way better with a shaved head than I did before. Let me tell you, that was a relief. I didn't know how that was going to go.
No, it looks like honestly, it looks great. It's just, you know, for some reason it stands out in a way that wants you to comment upon it in an unkind way. A really funny statement from Northern Lion's wife was, you know, some chatter asking her as just being like, is Northern Lion normal? And she's like, except for being bald, he's normal.
Wow.
Just like It's just like that's normal. That's a fucked up thing to say, but at the same time.
She's fucking brutal though. That's funny as hell.
I'd probably say stuff like that if I had to hang out with Northern Lion all day.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You got
listen,
it's like
when I see a
self-defense.
bald guy, I do kind of lock eyes with him and say Chrome Alliance.
Yes, yes,
Got
awesome.
to show solidarity out here.
Mhm.
Shall we move on to the kind of AI cluster that we have? We might as well get
Yes.
through that. I kind of hate
Yeah.
talking about AI, but like it's relevant.
It gets worse every single day talking about AI because
Sure do.
it becomes even more transparently obvious that pretty much everyone hates this. And the people
Mhm.
who like AI are insufferable, like worse somehow. Probably because they like
Yeah.
are human beings who have
Yeah.
enslopified their own minds by absorbing too much AI generated content.
Auto and slopification.
Auto enslopification. Ugh. The brain is slop by this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Basically, Steam. This is an article from Games Radar Plus, but basically, a while ago, Steam made an Made with AI label for video games on the platform Steam to let people know they were made with AI. And apparently, Epic's Tim Sweeney wants Steam to drop the Made with AI label, and Valve says that's like saying food products shouldn't have their ingredients list. Basically,
Yeah.
to get into the article, discourse is swirling around Steam's AI label after Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney doubled down on calling out the platform's handling of such assets. In response to somebody claiming the category is unnecessary, an artist at Valve says it's crucial for allowing people to make informed purchases. Matt Workman, a cinematographer and motion capture specialist, posts on Twitter that, quote, Steam and all digital marketplaces need to drop the Made with AI label because he believes it's becoming meaningless. Aya Sanchez, an artist who's contributed to Counter-Strike at Valve, disagrees. Quote, this is like saying food products shouldn't have their ingredients list. Consumers should have the information to decide if they want to buy something or not depending on its content, he says. The only people afraid of this are the ones who know that their product is low effort.
Yeah. I mean that's correct. And also like
Yeah.
it whether it's conscious or not, it shows that they know that everyone fucking hates AI. Everyone
Right.
hates AI. It's going to make people not want to buy your game.
Right. If you
Like
have the AI
there's no reason
label,
to want to conceal it otherwise. If you think it's fine, then who cares if the label's there?
exactly. Like if you think AI is so great, why are you so afraid of people accurately labeling your game with AI?
Yeah. You should be proud that you're such a pioneer using this new technology that you're probably always telling people isn't going anywhere. That's a weird
Ah,
thing you hear a lot. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. People don't like this.
I mean, honestly, people who are absolutely mentally ill about hating AI are my favorite people on earth right now. Because lately, my favorite recent example of this is the freaks who make the Postal series canceled their latest Postal game because it used too much AI, and they're just like, "All right, we hear you, we hear you. You think this demo sucks ass? We're no longer making this game. You don't like AI, we get it." And it's just like awesome. We finally we have
Yeah.
one little nice thing that happens in this never-ending children of
yeah.
men that we're living in.
We want Postal made by human artists, which is what I describe the creators of Postals as always as a human artist.
Yeah, I'm very sort of like just a nerd at this point. The thing that I find interesting are the people who get mad at the AI haters. So just be like, wow, seems like you're a little too into the idea of hating something. You say clanker with too much vigor.
With a hard
I wonder
R.
if there's something. Yeah, clanker with the hard R. And you know what? I think it's great to use clanker with the hard R. I think people who are extremely crazy about it, it's totally okay because it's not a human being. It's like somebody who hates the sun. It's just like have a great time hating the sun. You're not bothering me.
Honestly,
I d-
I've been a bit less online just like the past year and a half, 2 years, just because I've been so fucking busy. And like, part of me is surprised that people are still doing this. Like, I hate to use this language for it, but basically like trying to outwoke each other on fucking social media and be like, actually, I think Clanker is like saying the N-word, and it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? The thing, just in the past couple years, things have gotten so much worse. How is this still what politics is for you? You can't be on fucking Blue Sky or Twitter or whatever arguing about this. It's against the law. You stop now.
Yeah. I mean, I even see people like making good points that it's just like it's a little weird and creepy that like the first thing white people did was create a slur to express how much they hate something. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, but also, I don't think I really need a slur to describe how much I hate AI.
Yeah.
I just want to, say something that I can't put on the pod for all of the CEOs. Death threats. Death threats to me are always the gold standard for being insane online. Like inventing new genres of slurs to apply to AI, I'm just like, that's not going to do anything. Like it doesn't have feelings.
Doesn't even touch the sides.
Like, like exactly. Like slurs are meant to hurt people's feelings. And as you said, Reese, it's not a people. You can't hurt its feelings. You got to go after the people perpetuating it.
And, obviously for comedy purposes, slur is an incredible word, so we want to use it as much as possible.
Of course.
But, like, also, you can't create a fake slur. It's sort of like, it's not how slurs work. They're specifically rooted in the dehumanization, in horror about a certain band of people are treated. And you can't just be like, clanker, that counts. That has the same weight as the N-word. It's just like, no, honestly, like, obviously I don't care at all, but it's like a little bit more offensive to like honestly call clanker a slur than it is to be way too into calling things clankers. And I don't know. It's sort of like, I'm not saying marry off your fairest daughter to somebody who screams clanker all day, but I just think it's okay. Like
I'm so the fucking house. I saw a post ages and ages ago, and I think it directly contributed to me just being on these websites a lot less. Where someone was like, somebody said it's fine because it's not a person, it's a program that doesn't have feelings, and they were like, that's what they said about black people back in the day.
God, they got my ass. Oh no.
I think I almost replied, and then I just I just closed the window. I was like,
you deleted social media.
I'm not talking to this fucking lunatic.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Yeah, this objective reality doesn't exist, so these claims are equivalent. Just fuck you.
That is an incredible thing. That's like a Don Hughes post, but unironic.
There's a decent chance that he has made a post like that as a joke at some point. Like it's fucking, oh man, that's the last time I decided in my soul I'll never let myself get mad online again. I'm just not going on there.
That's great. Speaking of the IGA's, the Indie Game Awards nomination committee is officially retracting debut game and game of the year, awarding both categories to new recipients. Additionally, we are retracting one of the Indie Vanguard recipients to Claire Obscure because apparently they used AI in the production of it. And as is the case with every single company that gets in trouble for this, it's like, oh, we just used it for placeholder assets, and then they forgot to remove it.
Yeah. That one's tough because I do really like this game. And when they were sweeping the awards, I wasn't surprised. I think everyone kind of expected them to. I guess what I want devs to understand, or maybe more likely the bosses of these devs, is that if you have this incredible runaway success, all this is going to do is add like this permanent kind of stain on it. There's going to be this hedge when people talk about this great game now. Like you're just...
Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to this thing you made? Why would you do that to all the people who worked on it? It's just not worth it. Not even once, kids. Not even once.
I am deeply amused that that the Indie Awards, and indie is perhaps the most meaningless signifier in video games at this point.
Pretty much.
They
Yeah.
managed to still get dinged. they still got in trouble with the Indie Awards. It's just basically that will give a game to anything that's not Microsoft or Sony or whatever. Clear Obscura is like indie in the same way that like Star Wars Attack of the Clones is indie. You're just like, yes, sure, technically you got us, but kind of no also.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, Raiders of the Lost Ark is an indie film.
That's right. It's just further evidence why it's totally fucking meaningless.
That was like Dave the Diver. You remember that one? That was like a
Has like a major Dave the Diver.
That's like a major publisher, and people are like, "Oh, it's an indie game."
Yeah, well, it's got pixel art, so that's all.
Like it has the aesthetic. Who published this? Mint Rocket? Who the fuck is?
Yeah.
Oh, were they self-published? I thought I heard something about Dave the Diver being published by like a major publisher.
Nexon, which has
that was them, right?
Yeah, the Maple Story, a whole lot of garbage we don't play because it's Nexon.
Yeah, that was them.
Oh, it's a subsidiary studio under the large South Korean gaming company Nexon. So it's literally not an indie game. It's like a fucking subsidiary.
A big company has little studios to make games that vibe like indie games, I suppose, which is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good that, some corporations are realizing that you can make a mid-budget or small-budget game even, and like make a much greater return on investment. It's kind of like the wave of shitty horror movies from like the 80s that just were made with zero budget and made like $200 million or something.
Yeah, I'm a big enjoyer of Devolver Digital because they're kind of doing that.
Yeah, that's kind of their model as well.
I don't even know if you can call them indie games. They're pretty they're established in a pretty big way at this point, but they're doing low budget.
Right, like there's no shame in that. It's not an indie game. It's just
not a moral thing. It's just trying to like categorize it.
The aesthetic has been so firmly established around what an indie game is and looks like that it's like people see it and like, oh, that's a cool little indie game. And I think that is interesting that now that aesthetic is basically being co-opted or hijacked by larger corporations.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, there's a reason EA owns so many properties that they just like tossed in their vault trash heap to never be remembered again. Is because they see something that's sort of liked or, is appealing on sort of like a more authentically indie level. And they're like, oh, we want to do something like that. We want to have that vibe with something, and then the second that they own it, they're just like, oh, this isn't scalable. Well, never mind.
Right, they're like, this isn't FIFA. How are we supposed to make money off of this? But like literally all EA does, it seems these days, is kill BioWare and make sports games.
And stuff like Dave the Diver, which is like legitimately like a perfectly decent game. It like really an outlier. It's like it's the one you hear about, but like Nexon's most of its games are shit like Godzilla Defense Force and Blue Archive, Counter-Strike Nexon. Like all this shit you would never play unless you are just the absolutely most brain damaged teenager on earth. And if you are playing that, let me just tell the one listening out there to stop. Get into porn like a normal person.
Yeah, get addicted to pornography.
Yeah, spend that money instead also on a patreon.com/agab, not agab. Fuck, what's this one?
We're a subsidiary of agab.
Yeah, we think you think this is an indie podcast, but actually, who's that fucking guy who got Me Too'd? The Nerdcast? What's his fucking name?
Chris Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick.
That's it.
Oh my god, I can't believe I guessed that.
That is so fucking good. Great memory. I remember I used to fucking listen to his fucking podcast. Oh wow. What was that fucking show called?
I never listened to it.
No, I don't know. I only
didn't know
watched
what
his
the site
dating
was until they
show
got me
on MTV with Jenny McCarthy. I discovered many years later he was a podcast
The Nerdist
overlord.
podcast. Oh god.
That's yeah.
Back in the day, oh my god, that was like one of the 3 nerd podcasts that existed, and that's why it was so fucking big. And then he got Me Too'd, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Anyway, the bit was supposed to be patreon.com/Fagatwato. We'll pretend I didn't say the wrong one.
Yeah, we're a subsidiary of the Nerdist.
Oh, that's why Chris Hardwick isn't stopped being synonymous with The Walking Dead and all that nerd shit as well. Like every nerd show would have Chris Hardwick at the end of the show being like, "We're here with Will Wheaton to discuss the latest episode of The Walking Dead. Wasn't that crazy? Zombies."
Oh god. Those are like the 2 people you couldn't escape in like 2012, 2013. Chris Hardwick and Will Wheaton. Just on every fucking nerd-related podcast, just talking. Ugh.
Will Wheaton, author of maybe my favorite take on planet Earth. Democrat is a slur.
Awesome.
He has such an amazing brain. Why aren't we obsessed with Will Wheaton in the same way we are with Bob Chipman? It seems like he's like way funnier to like follow.
I feel like Will Wheaton is you look at him and you don't make memories. It just there's just an inert brain matter where the memory would be. While Bob is indelible.
That's true. Yeah, Will Wheaton, I guess he just doesn't leave much of an impression. He's just sort of embarrassing and you want to look away.
Bob Chipman the Indelible is his Magic the Gathering card.
It sounds like his title in like Dark Souls.
It's his boss title. The Indelible Chipman.
Right next to the furtive pygmy is the Indelible Chipman.
We wish he was so easily forgotten.
God, his ass. Oh.
We have hit an hour.
That's time, right?
What is this? Krafton launches voluntary resignation program. It transforms into a AI first company. I guess we can just finish this real quick. Subnautica 2 and Inzoi publisher Krafton launched a voluntary resignation program open to all employees starting November 12th. As reported by Business Korea, the move comes following record-breaking profits on the 3rd fiscal quarter. Of course. Every single like the way that companies are structured is deeply insane to where it's like, oh, we're losing a lot of money. Let's fire everyone. It's like, okay, that's hard, but like it makes sense, right? But we're making so much money. Let's fire everyone is also true.
Yeah. American companies do this shit too, but like South Korean companies are worse. Well, they're
like hyper capitalist. They like took American capitalist and like made it into like literal fiefdoms of like, what do they call their giant corporations? There's like some Korean term for like the big ones like Samsung.
I don't know.
I know what you mean, but I don't remember the word. No.
Korean term for big corporation.
Chaebol. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, they got like the Chaebol system, which was like literally like, okay, we're gonna let these corporations just be insanely giant in return for like state building projects and shit like that. Like, I don't know Korean history as well as, I probably should.
Yeah, we expect you to be on top of Korean history. Alton.
People really pigeonhole me as like the Korea expert on this podcast, and I'm like, it's deeply embarrassing when they're just like, what is like the what was like the dictator who ruled Korea after the Korean War? And I'm just like, I don't know, was it one of those guys from the boy bands that they have their own name for?
It was one of those twinks, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
One of those boy band twinks that they have. Like,
the soda pop guy.
Right. Yeah. I'm even struggling to remember what those are called. Like it's really embarrassing.
Are they idols?
No, like just one of the names of the bands. They got like I can think of like the K-pop.
S star X.
Blackpink.
There you go.
Blackpink
Yeah.
was
Blackpink.
the dictator.
Yeah.
All right. I feel
Korean
like that's something.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. It sounds like they're just committing suicide, or sorry, sewer slide. I don't want to anger the algorithm.
Oh God.
Our fucking podcast feed.
Love.
I mean,
no,
yeah,
don't do it. Don't go down the sewer slide.
They're gonna make total, like, in the most appropriate use of the term, they're just gonna pivot to making slop, and no one will play it. So, all right, I guess you're not around anymore, is what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, like we're firing all the people who know how to make stuff, and just replacing them with the slop generator, who will probably just make slop. It's really interesting. Like a lot of very stupid business people, I think, are basically just gonna, what's the best term for that? They're gonna cut their own like arms off to like save money, and then be like, why can't we make anything? Why is the slop generator not working? Oh, and I guess the last topic we need to talk about before we move to the premium segment is basically the fucking comments. I forgot to put this in the article list, but the comments by Sven, the Larian CEO, about how it's like, oh yeah, AI, we use AI tools. No, it doesn't make us any more productive at all, but we still use them.
Yeah.
Why? Why is every CEO like this?
Everyone loves the games your company makes, and you're just doing this thing that's just going to make everyone be like, yeah, I like them, but, like, why, man?
It really is crazy to use an ableist slur, which, these clankers be crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, luckily no Zoomer will have listened to the end of this podcast because they don't have the attention span.
Listen to this.
Yeah, they do not have the attention span to make it to the end of this podcast.
Yeah, right. No fucking way. We can say whatever we want this deep in.
This deep into the podcast, we're busting out the clankers.
Yeah, all
folks.
right, the Charlie Kirk minute. Let's go. What do we really think?
I think you made a lot of good points.
Yeah. I agree. I liked it when he said, counting or not counting gang violence. That really resonated with me.
Yeah. We gotta get behind the paywall. We gotta get out of
here.
All right. Yeah, hit the shoot. Hit the escape button.
Hit the escape button. Thank you all for listening. And then let's see, Reese, where can people find you online and your great subsidiary podcasts of the VGotWato Corporation of America?
Check me out at reesevwriter.bsky, on Blue Sky. Check out my other podcast, CRT Sound System, which is much less likely to get me arrested. And that's it.
Excellent. And then, Kay, where can people find you and the parent company of VGotWato Industries, AGABS Limited?
That's right. You can find my other podcast, AGAB, everywhere. It's All Gamers Are Bastards. You find it. You Google that. Bing that.
Oh, Bing it.
Don't ask GPT that.
Bing it.
Maybe hit him with that Jeeves.
Oh, ask Jeeves?
Ask Jeeves about it. He'll hook you up. That's the parent company that owns this podcast. They own my YouTube channel, Kay and Skittles. And they own my other podcast that, if it's after January 5th, 2026, exists properly now, called Take Back History. That's also under the umbrella of AGAB.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And that's all.
Go listen to that.
That's all owned by Raytheon Industries. And we will be releasing a podcast made of recycled bits of drones. I don't know how you make a podcast out of drone parts, but they have top scientists. They got the skunk works, working on making a podcast out of drone parts. It'll happen, and it's going to be great. Everyone will love it. All right. Well, you can find me at Rude Fox Alton pretty much everywhere, on Blue Sky, on Twitch, which I haven't done in a fucking hot minute, and on YouTube. So thank you all for listening. We'll see you on the premium side. Bye, everyone.
Do we want to keep our Patreon promise?
Patreon.
Yeah, we gotta read the crew.
I'm so sorry. I got so caught up in thinking about what a podcast made of drones would be made like.
I get it. I'm still thinking about it.
That'd be so great. Okay, here we go. Thank you to Boinsoft. Thank you to Karis. Thank you to The Humidifier. Thank you to Glucose, aka Lucy. Thank you to Matt McDonald. And thank you to Bitcoin Wallet Inspector, aka Conky. Your support means that we can continue to evade the CIA in our Bashar al-Assad sponsored enclave somewhere in the Levant, as I like to call it.
I love each and every one of you.
You are my children.
Indeed. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
用户有流動開始過後到變態時代のようでのは Happy 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 Dance ちょっとだけ休憩で割れたら負けないわBreak run 求められない Break run となんていいじゃない Break run もっとハイになるまでハイ Break run もっとめられない Break run となんていいじゃない Break run もっとハイになるまでハイBreak run もっとハイになる